Welcome, foodies, to another mouth-watering adventure in the world of baking. Today we have a treat that'll make your taste buds dance with delight. Homemade Snickerdoodle cookies. Get ready to embark on a journey filled with warmth, aroma, and the perfect blend of cinnamon and sugar. Our culinary escapade begins with a tantalizing close-up of these golden brown beauties right out of the oven. Can you smell that heavenly aroma wafting through your screen? These Snickerdoodle cookies are the epitome of comfort and indulgence, and we're about to reveal all the secrets to creating the perfect batch. But before we dig in, let's take a moment to appreciate the sheer perfection of a freshly baked Snickerdoodle cookie. Up close, watch as we gently split this masterpiece in half, revealing the soft, chewy interior that awaits you. Oh, the anticipation. Are you ready to dive into the world of Snickerdoodle mastery? Well, please hit that subscribe and like button. Hello and welcome to the Sugar Vixen channel. My name is Tanisha, and today we're going to be making another great treat together. Today, we are going to make a Snickerdoodle cookie. So that's a cookie that is rolled in cinnamon and sugar and has a slight tangy taste. The texture is usually a little bit crisp on the outside and soft and chewy on the inside. And again, this is another favorite recipe. Before we get started, if you have not already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like this video. It helps our video and our community grow and get these nice treats and recipes to your inbox. So let's go ahead and get started on our recipe. All right, so here's a layout of some of the ingredients that we'll be using today. And we are going to begin by preheating our oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. In a large bowl, we're going to mix together a half cup, which is 1 stick of butter softened, 1.5 cups of white sugar, and a half cup of shortening. That last little bit right there. The next thing that we're going to do is we are going to add 2 eggs into our bowl. One of the tips I'm going to give you today is to make sure that your eggs are room temperature before baking. So you're going to want to take them out of the fridge a couple of hours before you start your recipe. We are going to add 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. Tip number 2, make sure that you are baking with pure vanilla extract, unless your recipe specifies not to. Okay, so there's a difference between imitation extract or vanilla flavor. It's not the same as pure vanilla extract. We're going to go ahead and we're going to mix and blend our butter, shortening, sugar, eggs, and vanilla together. We're going to make sure that we blend it until it is light and fluffy. The next thing we're going to do is, in a separate bowl, take our 2 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar, and that's going to give it a nice tangy taste to our dough. We're going to also use 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and then 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We are then going to whisk together our dry ingredients. And then we are going to get ready to add it to our wet ingredients. So what I normally do is just gradually add it at a time. So I sprinkle, then mix, sprinkle, then mix, alternating until our dry ingredients are combined with our wet ingredients. Not going to overmix it though, just until it's combined. Once our dough is mixed, I set it to the side and we're going to do the preparations for our cinnamon and sugar topping. So we're using 2 tablespoons of white sugar and 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. And we're just going to mix it together. And then I scoop my dough onto the baking sheets. And today I'm using a silicone mat. You may use a silicone mat or parchment paper. Either works perfectly. And then I'm going to roll the dough a little bit in my hands before I put it in our cinnamon and sugar mixture and kind of roll it and make sure all the sides are coated with our mixture. And make sure that your cookies are placed about 2 inches apart on your baking sheet so it doesn't spread together. And oopsie, I did not set the oven until 400, so I had to add a few degrees before I put my cookies in the oven. We're going to bake for about 8 to 10 minutes, then we're going to take it out and they're going to be nice and golden brown, not too over baked, because you want to make sure that your centers of your cookies are nice and soft. So here we go. That is the final product. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. If you haven't already, check out our Patreon page. We add text versions of every one of these recipes on our Patreon page. And we have a free tier or we have a $5 tier. And the money just supports growing our channel and sending you more delicious recipes. Until next time,